So we had I don't even know the number. I'm bad with numbers anyway, but we had the show that was after the mid-season premiere. And, it was a good show. We start off with them arguing about toothpaste and cracking jokes about fresh breath and everything. And seems a little mundane, seems a little weird for the zombie apocalypse. And, I like a good joke as much as the next guy, but something tells me my sense of humor might be a little damaged if I lived in a land where the dead came back to life and tried to consume the living. I don't know. It just ruins my taste for comedy somehow. But we move on, and they're going on a big mission, a big run, because everyone's starving, and Rick is being all optimistic. I don't like optimistic Rick. I like bloodthirsty Rick. I like bloodthirsty Carol. I like a soulless Rick who kills people. That's just me. That's my taste. So what's funny is we all saw the spoilers. We all saw the pictures. I mean, we all knew, even the ones of, I don't read the comics, but even all of us knew that we were going to be meeting Jesus in this section of this season. And I forgot, so when he came running around the corner, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot about that guy. And this gets to something that bugs me. Of the two main male characters, Rick and Daryl, they, have been badasses, since forever. Rick is a badass. Daryl is a badass. They split the two biggest fan bases in Walking Dead fans, So, and a lot of shows do this and it bugs me. So we get to meet Jesus, and apparently all of a sudden Rick and Daryl just turn into buffoons. They're inept. They can't do anything right. They tie a guy up. He gets out before they even drive away. They run a guy over. He gets up and drives their frickin' truck into a lake. And they're just joking about it like that little scamp. Wait a second. I know a bunch of people who are starving, and you drove the truck full of food into the lake. Guess who's getting shot? His name starts with U, idiot. You don't bring the guy back, and I don't care how cool he is. It's the zombie apocalypse. It's not, just a day on Main Street. Then we get to Carl and Enid are hanging out in the forest, and this kind of weirded me out. It's like, why would Enid freak out when she saw Dude and Michonne walking through the bushes? Was she like grossed out? She's like, oh God, those two are going to F in my forest. I don't like it, or maybe she had like a crush on the guy, like that schoolgirl crush. And she's all, ew, that dude just picked a chick who's hideous over me. It might have something to do with the fact that you're completely underage. So cut yourself some slack, Enid. I mean, we all know Michonne's hideous. And that leads me to my next point, and I know The Walking Dead thinks everybody's so happy right now. Oh, I've wanted Rick and Michonne to hook up forever. Well, why? I mean, do you really think Rick deserves a chick who's really, really ugly? Because congratulations, Rick, you've managed to score with the ugliest chick in the zombie apocalypse. You should be extremely proud. You found a chick blind people go, ooh, So, and no, she's not hot. I don't care. I know Hardwick told you to say she's hot. And I know Hardwick was paid to say she's hot. But anyone with eyesight goes, oh, God, I mean, literally, I'd rather throw Deanna Monroe a good one before Michonne, And I'd be tempted to get a handy from Caitlyn Jenner before I went Michonne. Because Michonne, I'm sorry, you are frickin' hideous. But there is one good angle. And I know they're going to break the curse. It seems like every chick Rick hooks up with dies. So I'm hoping Michonne dies. And I hope they bury her face down so she can frighten the worms. Anyway, kind of a short rant because, there was only like 3 major points, and they just took a long time to drag out, We know what's going to happen. We know Negan's coming. And we know before we get to meet Negan, The Walking Dead will screw us by giving us an hour and a half episode of the life and times of that doctor. He's like, hey, I am a chick whose girlfriend likes soda. Well, screw you and the soda. And I get, like, geez, Dom, you're being a little hard on a girl who likes soda. Well, I gave up soda for Lent, so I'm a little bitter about that right now. Watching a whole episode where they did nothing but drink soda. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I really wish I had a soda right now. Anyway, I rant on these shows and I look for things to pick on, and I do think Michonne's ugly, but I love the show, and this is all in fun. So please stop telling me, why do you watch the show if you hate it so much? I don't hate the show. I just rant on things because I think it's fun. By the way, side rant. Sat through one of the commercial breaks. And guess what? I don't want to watch Fear the Walking Dead. That show still looks stupid. The commercial looks stupid. I'm like, hey, look, a show about a bunch of people I don't like playing characters I don't like. Meh, sounds great to me. And I'm going to be honest, that webisode thing they're doing, I could give a shit. Lock her up, tie her up, I don't care. So, screw that show altogether. Screw the webisodes. I mean, the Walking Dead webisodes used to be great. You put fear in front of it and they completely collapse. Anyway, I can't wait till next week. Feels like they're really going to drag this out, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm just glad to have The Walking Dead.